What is up, Legends? Martin Legend and Theodore the Magic Mascot back with a really cool card tutorial. So for today's one, there are cards in the deck. I managed to find 22 that's got a certain thing in common, and that's the orientation of their pips. So the pips are the dots on the cards. So you can see with the 6 of spades, 4 is facing that way with the tip and 2 is facing that way. With the 9 of clubs, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the tops facing that way, and only 1, 2, 3, 4 facing this way. 9 of hearts, same as the 9 of clubs. 8, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 showing that way, 1, 2, 3 showing this way. Now all of them are the same, like the Ace of Hearts, just one, but it's facing that way. Ace of Spades, same situation. The 7 of Diamonds is the only outlier. That's because there's 5 pips at the top and only 2 at the bottom, if that makes any kind of sense. All of these, their pips are in the same orientation. Now with the 4 of Hearts, for instance, 2 is facing that way, 2 is facing this way. 1 that way, 1 that way. So none of these cards in the rest of this pack has that kind of deal going for it. So now what you can do is you can start with this little stack at the top of the deck, and you can have a pinky break. I prefer to not have a pinky break because there's a small chance your spectator will see it. So now what you can do is you can just riffle down the side of the deck and tell your spectator they can say stop wherever they want. Now you know you can riffle to like at least a third or maybe more. So if you start riffling and they don't say stop, and you just quickly riffle down, you say you have to say stop somewhere. But usually you'll go slow and they'll say stop right there. Perfect. You know this is going to be less than that amount of cards. Free choice. Now you can shuffle this little pack up just as long as you don't change one of the cards' orientation. Now any one of these cards, they can really pick truly any one of these cards. Let's say they go for the Ace of Clubs. What you do is you take it back from them and you just turn it around completely natural. You lose it somewhere into the middle of this pack, and this whole little packet, you lose it into the middle of this pack, and you can hand this to them, or you can just riffle shuffle it. Completely normal. And now what you do is you just look for so it's not the 8 of hearts, it's not the 9 of spades, so you just look for that one outlier. See, all of them are still showing facing that direction, and then you're just looking for the one and only outlier, which will obviously be the Ace of Clubs, or I believe it was the Ace of Clubs, but I'll find it anyway. So you're just looking for that one outlier, and this is how you can find their card. Very easy. Okay, that's not this, that's not this, not this, not. Is it really going to be right at the bottom now? Yes. See, the Ace of Spades was facing that way. All of the other ones were facing upwards, where the Ace of Clubs was the only one that was facing downwards. So that's how you can find their card. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, Theodore will greatly appreciate it if you subscribe. Until next time, peace.